Hi everyone, I'm with Courtney. Such a privilege and
You.
pleasure to have you here. Thanks for
Thanks.
doing this,
No,
Courtney.
yeah, it's out of my comfort zone, but I thought, yeah, it'd be good to do before I go.
I'm
So,
really happy. I know
yeah,
you're leaving in 3 weeks.
yeah, 23rd.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll come to that, but who is Courtney? Where's she from? What's her story?
I traveled from the age of 18 until 25, 26, just doing the typical working holidays, waitressing, anything to get by, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And then I fell into agriculture 5 years ago
Right.
in New Zealand, started, milking cows and have been doing that at home ever since. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So milking cows, tell me about that.
Um, yeah, I mean,
It is what it sounds like.
it is, yeah. I mean, it's obviously, yeah, very mechanized. I'm not doing it by hand, but I just love dairy farming in general because
Cool.
it's just active, outdoors, every day is different. I was just trying to find that job that would combine my need for an ever-changing situation and just being physically active all the time. And yeah, it just kind of nailed that for me.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I struggled with just being a bit on the back foot. I mean, being like a woman in agriculture is still a bit of a tricky situation. You're not taken quite seriously probably. And also the fact I didn't have any qualifications. I didn't start until I was 26,
Okay.
Yeah, it was very much on the back foot, just trying to figure out what I was going to do. But
And your
then,
plan is to go back.
well, probably not for the next year.
Okay.
I think realistically, my skin and farming will not go together. So, yeah, I'll ease myself back into it hopefully, but I want to do a bit of
So where are you going to go from here on the 23rd of January?
back to my mum's.
Okay.
So I have been living in the Midlands, and my mum is from Oxford, which is like 2 hours apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to move back in with my mum. She's been amazing, like trying to set up a real safe space for me in her house. So yeah, I'm just gonna take one step at a time and see how I go when I'm
When
home.
was the last time you saw Mum? Oh, she was here,
She was
right?
just
Yeah,
here. Yeah,
was
she
just
left
here.
on Saturday.
That
Yeah.
must have been a really nice
Yeah,
time.
it
And
was
for her to see
amazing.
your improvement.
Yeah, she was shocked because I think like you forget it's as much like a parent's condition almost as your own.
Yeah.
She just kept saying to me, "I can't believe your skin is like this without steroids." Yeah, I know. It's just it is unbelievable to her. Like she literally, I don't think he can get her head around it. So yeah, it's been really good for her to be here with me and see, because I had a couple of flares while I was away, nothing bad, but just how quickly I recover. I think that was for her like the main wow. So yeah.
Did she visit the clinic while she was here?
Yep,
Of
she's
course.
sat in on a lecture and
Oh,
yeah,
amazing. So the
yeah,
knowledge is just power to
yeah,
her.
absolutely,
And
yeah.
to see the progress, I mean, she must have cried probably.
Yeah, on FaceTime like a few times she was just yeah, couldn't
Just in
believe it.
shock.
Yeah,
Yeah, my parents are the same.
yeah.
Maybe one day we can chat to her
Yeah,
about how
I know because it
she's
really is
feeling.
her experience as much as mine, I think.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a journey. It takes a village.
it must have been unbelievable for her trying to navigate it as a single mum with me, not knowing anything about the condition herself and just, yeah, taking any little advice she could from doctors, but that was just steroids. So, yeah, I think
When did this all
she's gone
start
through
for
a lot.
you, your eczema topical steroid withdrawal
Um,
story?
So I had eczema from 6 weeks old. I think you have a little change in your immunity, don't you, as a baby around that time? And yeah, Mum said she just picked me out of the cot one day and my face was just all red. And then it started with hydrocortisone straight away. Um, yeah, that's what they did at the time. They didn't look into food allergies and things back then. So
Wow.
yeah, it just had a whole through my teenage years, horrendous experience really. Like I was really, really bad. Like probably stole a lot of my teenage years really. Infections constantly, always on antibiotics. Just kind of accepted. I thought that's how I was going to be.
It's what we know. Our
Yeah,
skin is uncomfortable. It's itchy.
yeah,
We just live like that.
yeah. I just thought that, yeah, that's how life would be. But I still left for traveling at, I think, 18, 19, to Australia. Well, I did Southeast Asia first and then Australia. But the skin wasn't too bad. I think sun and sea did help it a little bit, as we know. But then I was doing my farm work in Australia, because I don't know if you know, like working holidays over there, if you want to do a second year, you have to do some farm work in the country. It's like mandatory.
Okay. Didn't know that.
So yeah, you have to do 88 days farm work. So yeah, I was on this organic Asian vegetable farm, and the woman, Julie, if she ever watches this, thank you, Julie.
You can send it to her.
Yeah, she literally figured out my food allergies. She was like, I want to help your skin. And by that point, I was like, okay, I've tried everything, like I've tried every medicine. But she was like, no, we're gonna think about food. She was like, is there any food that irritates your stomach? And I was like, what? Like, I just never. Yeah, she's amazing. Totally like hippie naturopath. Like, cool. And
what'd she come up with?
Well, she was like, okay, let's go gluten free then. If like bread and pasta make you bloated, let's just try it. And it took me a little while to actually stick to it, but I was at her place for like 3 months. So once I properly committed to her for about a month, all my eczema disappeared for the first time in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, all my allergies went. I had like such a severe dog allergy previously that I couldn't go near her dog. And then within about 6 weeks, I was like hugging this German Shepherd. Yeah. So it was unbelievable. And I went home a couple of months later and went back to my dermatologist and was like, I want to be full food allergy tested. And so I was, and they were like, oh yeah, you're allergic to wheat, rye, barley, all animal milk. Yeah, I was like, okay, why have we not done this like 18 years ago?
Hello, newsflash. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your milk substitute choice now?
Almond milk.
Yeah.
I did do oat for years, but it's not very nutritionally
it's not as healthy.
dense, really.
Yeah.
So I do almond now, but I do love a bit of Oatly in a coffee.
I know, it's tasty. It's tasty. Once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
So you, at this point now, do you maintain your gluten-free diet? Or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you obviously observed that it makes a big difference.
Yeah. Well, I had when I finally found out my allergies, I had a good year break of like not using any steroid. I did my second year in Australia. My skin was amazing. Like I was probably a little bit obsessive about my food after I found out about my allergies. You know, once you find something that gets rid of your skin, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, of course.
Became a bit of a control freak about it. But yeah, I had a really good probably year, 18 months, and then got a little bit complacent, made some life choices, moved to Spain, drank my weight in alcohol, didn't look after my body, and yeah, all started coming back. But what's interesting to me is that maybe I wasn't in addiction at that point. God knows how, because I would have used a couple of kilos already by that point.
Is it?
Yeah. So I'm like,
now is a good time to ask you, do you know how much you've used?
Yeah, 5.2 kilos overall, but only 4.6 of that in like class 1, 2, and 3. Only.
We're gonna come back to that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So took a bit of a break.
Yeah.
And then started to observe that things were flying off the rails a bit, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I think now, having the knowledge of TSW, I think I was going into withdrawal probably about 5 years ago when I went to New Zealand, because I went out there with my, all my steroids, but as soon as they started running out, I started getting the full red, flares. Okay. And all I could get hold of there was hydrocortisone. So it was like taking the edge off, but not really doing it for my body. So I just thought like I was allergic to New Zealand, or it was something else in my life at the time. So
you can't go back to the farm, not right now.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. So it means a life.
Yeah, a life change at this point. Yeah.
What was your condition like when you decided to come here physically?
Well, I was only 10 weeks into withdrawal before I came here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you jumped in early.
Yeah, really early.
Congratulations on that, because
Yeah,
if
it's
you
completely
waste
stopped.
time, then you're,
Yeah,
you end up with potentially hardened skin or
exactly.
things like
Yeah,
this.
it's stopped any other complications.
It's great. Did you
Yeah.
have a bacterial or fungal infection?
Yeah, I'm full body fungal, and yeah, I had bacteria when I came out, but yeah, I recovered so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of unbelievable to me, really.
What does Jay say to you about the amount of steroids that you've used? Because it is a daunting number.
Yeah, it's an extreme amount.
It's a high number.
Yeah.
I'm high as well, so
Yeah.
I understand.
He he said he had calculated my my usage because I'd sent it all in the initial email.
Yeah.
And then I sat in on a lecture, and afterwards I was like, oh, Jay, did you ever, finally get my numbers together? And he ran off, and I think did it there and there. And he came back and he was like, are you sure? Like, all of this was Dermavate? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, okay. And you know what he's like? He was just like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, you need to plan your life essentially. So yeah.
I think he says to people after 1 kilo, plan your life.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Because it is something we're going to have to grapple with the foreseeable future. So it's figuring out a plan. Whether it's maintenance treatments, continuing, of course, down the path of managing your irritants or allergens. Yeah. Taking care of ourselves, in a really, really real way. How fast, you said you saw results really quickly. Tell me about that.
Well, honestly, even before I came out here, I was surprised at how quickly I turned around. So I was having, full body red flares for probably the last 2 or 3 years. And as soon as I watched an interview, I don't know if you know Journey of Amy on Instagram. So she went on to what's it called? Good Morning Britain or something. Yeah. And the only reason why I paid attention to it is because she went on there with my old dermatologist, and I was like, oh, I know him. And then they started talking about TSW, and I was like, oh my God, like, I was in the middle of a full body red flare at the time, waiting on my prescription for my steroids. So just never went and picked them up, and just was like, okay, that's it.
I'm going to Bangkok. No,
well,
I'm going to TSW.
I didn't know about CAP at that point. But luckily it only took about 3 weeks for me to search online and find about CAP, and then just emailed Jay straight away, and
here you are.
Yeah.
Do you have a couple of lessons learned while you've been here, pearls of wisdom you could share?
I think patience with yourself and the journey that you might need to go on. Like, I am fully accepting that it's going to be the next 5-10 years for me, but that's okay, because I'm like, well, it's taken over my life for the last 29 years. So what's another 5? I'm just making the best of what you can, I think. I don't know. It's quite spiritual maybe, but just acceptance of where you are, and
surrender to the journey.
Surrender and just make the best of it, and just be really grateful that you're finally not at the mercy of pharmaceuticals.
Do you have a plan for maintenance?
Yeah, I'm really lucky that there's 2 people in the UK that are happy to share their machine.
Okay, so great. Yeah. And for those that are watching, there's definitely a pre-requirement or prerequisite to spend time at one of the certified CAP clinics. To learn how to live. Yeah. Like we say, learn how to live. The device is 50% of the work. Yeah. And the actual learning how to take care of yourself in your home, like you said earlier, your mom's creating conditions for success when you get back. And I mean, that part of it is God, probably more than 50%.
Way more, work, right? 80%. Yeah.
Would you have changed anything? Are you happy with being here? Are you
absolutely. No, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd stay longer if I could. That would be the only thing. But no, it's been life-changing, honestly. Yeah.
Do you want to say anything about the community? I mean, we have in 15 minutes, a big holiday dinner
Yeah.
happening downstairs.
Well, I think it's the first time in my life and probably a lot of people's lives where you're surrounded by people that just completely understand your life.
They
All,
see you.
yeah, all the struggles you've been through, the times you felt different, from everyone around you, and just had to accept that you were different. But yeah, I think just it felt like coming home, being in the clinic, and just feeling like, oh my God, finally these people understand. Yeah, it's been incredible.
You played a role in the last learning session, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah, that was
And what are the
fun.
learning sessions?
Yeah, so just a time for everyone to get together and share their information nuggets, what's worked for them, try and capture all the bits
Data.
bits of
Info.
learning that people have just hashed out either with the clinic or on their own, because it is all such an experiment as well, really. Everyone has different things that works for them, so time for everyone to come together and share and collate and pass it on to the next person.
It's very exciting. Those notes are being created now,
Yeah,
and they're being
yeah.
translated into what, like 10, 15 different
Amazing.
languages?
I know.
It's going to be a game changer for
And just to
people.
think that could be distributed and help people that maybe can't come out here. It would be great if everyone could, but just to get the basic understanding of how to look after your environment
Is huge.
would be a game changer.
Huge.
Yeah.
Like our protocols, I mean, talk about your protocols at home.
I was pretty OCD when I first got here because I had bad bacterial, and I needed a sense of control, I think, over it. So it was like, washing my bed sheets every day, steam mopping every day. It gave me a routine more than anything else, honestly, when you've got nothing else to do. Now it's just, I can be pretty much more relaxed, but it's, showering when you come home, making sure you only wear clothes once, obviously no chemicals in the house, and just anytime I itch anything, just saline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. Do you have any closing remarks? Anything you want to say to anybody watching?
Just thanks to my family. Yeah. My mum, she's been my rock.
The pillar.
So, yeah, just so grateful for everyone that's supported me coming out here financially, emotionally, just being on the end of the phone.
Are we following you on Instagram? Do you share much there?
I haven't shared anything. If you go on my Instagram, it's all cows currently.
Okay,
So yeah, I think I would like to, but I haven't got any kind of platform, and it's just been.
When you're ready, you might think like knowing that you have a maintenance plan is like the most critical part of the next steps.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, thank you.